Hi friends, this is Suzy, your Candy Crush guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 1103, which is a super hard level, and I think we just had 2 hard levels, and they were hard enough. We've got 30 moves to collect 12 yellow candies. The yellow candies aren't on the board, but there are these lucky candies, and lucky candies always correspond directly to order fulfillment. So if I can unleash them from their licorice, and then activate them, and then match them, I'll be fine. But I have a portion of a board to deal with, and this isn't looking great for me. I have 2 cake bombs. I have to be able to get rid of the cake bombs. I don't really like this setup. It's okay, but it's not great, and I have the feeling for a super hard level, I'm going to need a great setup. So I'm going to exit and re-enter, and it doesn't cost me anything. This is actually a little bit better, even though I don't have a stripe, because that stripe was going to nowhere. This actually takes some things off. I'm going to keep trying for something better, and I know this is the boring part, so I'm going to pause the recording, and I will be back when I find something that I think is a worthwhile start. I don't mind spending extra minutes in the beginning phase coming up with something I like and saving my lives and frustration and aggravation for trying to deal with this board if I don't have a good setup to begin with. Anyway, I don't think I said that right, but you know what I mean. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, I'm going to go for this one. It's not totally perfect, but I kind of like the setup. I like the concentration of colors. I don't have a lot of orange or green, so if I can take out some orange, I might be able to make something. Well, I lost something there, but I'm trying to set up actually a color bomb with this purple. So I may be able to get that back, and I did get this. Alright, so that color bomb opportunity is not presenting itself very well. Let's do this. Sorry, frog in my throat. Alright, so we cleared out some of this, and now we've got some stripes that can help us, and I've got this guy here. Plus I'm clearing this out. How can I get this down? Oh, look at this. I could do a wrapped, or a wrapped striped. I don't think the wrapped, he could bridge this. I think it could, actually. Let's try it. It's worth checking out. Oh, now I could do a color bomb, but it would blow everything up. But these would be set off, and it would strike there, and it would take out a color, the most prevalent color on the board. And if that prevalent color is orange, I would like that. Too many decisions here. Let's think about this. This might take this out completely, but it might not. It would be more of an experiment. But it probably would, because it would also set these off. This is a lot more tricky. I'm going to go for this. Strike those together. It took this out entirely like I hoped it would. And now we're going to get a layer removed of everything. So that only took me 10 moves. I still have 20 more to get to this. It's going to be tough, but look what I have. I have a color bomb here. And I may be able to make a few more things to help this out. So now I've got a stripe. How can I set this up? I can't reach an orange, or I might just take it because this purple I can slide out, but that is stuck there for a while. Okay, so I could drop the orange down. That would work, and it would also concentrate the colors. I don't seem to be able to set up a special, and I don't have a lot of moves to play around. So let's do this. I can't get under there. Here we go. How can I get this down there? Well, I don't think I can. Yikes. I'm hoping that cascading just kind of flows along here, and it's just not working for me. There's a lot of cascading, but it's not hitting that top portion. Oh, look what happened. Okay, so now I would love to set this off and try to open this up, but I don't see the green showing up. I've got one green here. trying to get more green here. It's not working. Ah, that's fun the way that slides. If this green goes, it takes out all of those guys, but I need a couple of things set up over here. I'm going to keep doing this and try to get just one more green. Oh, come on. Ugh. I have to go for this. Okay, so now I'm at this situation where, and I didn't discuss this before. Oh, look at that. It's right there. So I've got this situation. I've got so many really cool things. I should have done the green earlier, the stripe earlier, and I didn't. And I only have one yellow on the board, so the only way to get rid of this is to hit it with a special, which could be a stripe or a raft, or make a color bomb and then strike it with the color bomb. But I can't do any of that in one turn, and I can't get this cake bomb going in one turn. Now what you don't know is that when I paused and came back in, this is not the first attempt to get a good setup. I kept trying to get good setups and they would fail, and try again to get a good setup, and I would think it was a pretty good setup. Sometimes it was even a color bomb and it would fail. And so this is my 10th playthrough for recording purposes, and usually starting with 10 I bring in boosters to help me. And I think I'm going to use one of these boosters. I'm going to use this and just hit this right here. That's all I need to do. So I'm going to choose to use a special to help me on this board. And that's how I beat this on my 10th playthrough. If you'd like to see more videos, you can subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, you can put those below. And as always, thanks for watching. Now, one more parting piece of advice. I actually have the opportunity to fill the stocking, which is the equivalent of the non-holiday version of the Golden Spaceship. If it were me and I had opportunity to do this and I weren't making recordings, I would fill this stocking, and ask me if you want to know how to do that and how to keep it filled and how to use it best. But I would fill that stocking and get 2 color bombs, 2 stripes, 2 wraps, and 3 extra moves, and keep coming back in over and over until those 2 color bombs were right next to each other, and use those, detonate those against each other to begin with. That's how I would choose to solve this level if I were trying to do it without using boosters. And I did try this without boosters, and I almost made it. Bye-bye.